All right. All right. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Okay. All right. So right now, I'm betting on the market going short. This is my bet, is that we will see a red day tomorrow. This is the reason why I'm betting that, or at least we'll see a red tonight. Because the bulls need to find support in this range right here. They need to find support in this range right here if we're going to see higher prices. Now, I do see that we did have a rally going in towards the close of the session. I do see that, but I know that the bulls are going to have to find support in this range. So if they don't find support in this range, we can see a move back down to this range. And if the bulls don't find support in this range, then that test of 325 is definitely in play. I'm going to make that bet. Apologize about that. Forgot that I don't have my other mic. Sometimes I forget. All right. So to go over this again, because I wasn't speaking in the mic, the bulls are going to have to find support in this range in order for price to continue to trade higher. The way that price is looking now, it doesn't look like this range is going to hold. It doesn't look like it. So we'll definitely see at least a move back down into this range right here. If the bulls cannot hold this range, if they can't hold it here, we're definitely going to go back down to and retest that range. So that's why I'm making that bet and I'm going short here. I have plenty of room. I mean, if really honestly, if it goes past 485 and trades higher, then I'm wrong on this. If it really goes past these highs, technically, I'm going to be wrong on this. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try the short, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But the way that this chart is looking like we should be in for at least a move to the downside, and that's what I'm going to be betting on. That's what I'm going to be betting on. All right, so let's go over the news and let's kind of talk about what we could expect for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Free Cash Friday, baby. Where all the money is made on Fridays. And after we talk about the news going into tomorrow, we'll talk about what actually happened today and what I expected to happen, but we will see. So tomorrow at 7:30. All right. So tomorrow at 7:30. I mean, obviously we got PPI. Uh, this data release is not as important as CPI. If we get CPI first, then PPI is kind of like the neglected family member, the middle child per se of the family. If the PPI does not come out before CPI, we usually don't see a big reaction to PPI. We'll see a reaction, but it's not going to be a big reaction because this is the producer price index. This is the cost that it's the cost of producing goods. And really, based on the United States, a lot of our goods are really imported. So, not saying that's not important, but a lot of our goods are really imported from China. So, in my opinion, that's why I feel like the producer price index is not necessarily a big deal to the market. Okay. All right. So, and at 9 o'clock, we have the Michigan consumer sentiment and we have the 5-year consumer inflation expectation. Honestly, I think these are both surveys. So, honestly, I don't understand why people even care about that for real. But Mm. And at 12:10 and 2:30, we got Fed Bauman speaking, and we have some CFTC data being released. Make sure that I would highly recommend making sure that you know what the CFTC data is talking about, because it gives you a glimpse of how the institutions are positioned, and you can kind of build your strategy around that. I mean, if the institutions are more long than short, then most of your positions should be to the short side, but or I'm sorry, to the long side. But obviously, there's going to be opportunities for shorts as well. Uh, Talking about shorts, bears don't get treated well on the Nasdaq apparently, because off stream I shorted the ES all freaking day and I made 5K on the ES. I was talking to Smith about that and I was like, man, this gonna probably be ES anonymous. Gonna switch to ES because bears get treated well over there. Bears get treated well over on the ES. The ES actually shorts at areas of resistance. I made 5K yesterday just shorting the ES all day. And the NQ was basically stopping me out just to, well, eventually she shorted in an area where I guess she was supposed to short. And then she turned around and shorted right at 72, I think. Yeah. Because she blew past this. We got to 508. She dropped. And I don't know if the market is trying to rebalance here at 482. That could be a possibility, but we'll see overnight. We'll see. We'll definitely see. But I think that we might see something similar to what we saw yesterday with the what is it called? CPI. The market might chop overnight because usually around this time we should see some activity, but the market is still kind of not really moving. So, um, yeah. But I'll definitely probably start making more or taking more ES trades on stream, especially if I'm in a short and I just want to short the market kind of move because yeah, the Nasdaq, it was kind of hard to find that short in the Nasdaq, but I made so much money eating or shorting the ES. So Smith was actually talking to me about that as well. So I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably start just doing that, just shorting the ES or taking trades or more trades on the ES. The one thing that I do want to talk about with the ES is that at the end of the day, it did bounce into an area of support. So if we do see, price trade to the downside, it's highly likely that we will see a bounce in this area because we definitely got a double top in this. The bulls definitely bought the retest of this breaker structure here at 811, and yeah, I caught so many shorts. I caught this short going down, caught that short going down. I just, man, being a bear is so awesome. But we do have to recognize that the bulls did buy the retest of this breaker structure here on the ES. And if I look at the Nasdaq chart, I'm pretty sure I'll see the same thing. The bulls bought the retest of the breaker structure, and you can see that they did that at the end of the day. That's why we saw a massive pump towards the end of the day because they bought the retest. Now, it's going to be very hard for the bears to flip this and break this low unless they're coming with some real force. If the bears ain't coming with it, the bulls are just going to do what they have been doing. They're going to buy at support, and we can probably see new all-time highs on the ES because I guess apparently that's all she does now is new all-time highs every freaking day. So hold on, guys, give me a second. Y'all are having a mental breakdown. Okay. Yeah, anyway. So I did take a short on the ES, but I'm not going to um, I'm not I'm not looking for anything big on this. I'm not looking for anything big, and my stop is almost exactly where I kind of want it to be, right above that high. So, yeah, take this out real quick. Okay. And this is the one thing that I kind of hate about the ES because when I looked at the chart, it was already coming down. So I was like, let me hurry up and get into this. And then the ES always pumps back up. But the reason why I took this trade, I mean, we basically got the bears trying to sell the retest here. And these trades right here are highly profitable right here when the bears come in and sell the retest. Now, I could be overzealous in this trade right now. I could be thinking that it can get back down here to 819. I could be overzealous because this thing can literally bounce at 822, which honestly I think that's probably what's going to probably happen if we do see that move down. We'll probably see the bounce here at 822 probably. Mm, yeah. We'll see though. I guess from now on, if I like I said, I'm just gonna probably just only take shorts on the ES because the Nasdaq. Well, I guess I'm already in a short in the Nasdaq already, but this is like the main reason why I really don't want to short the Nasdaq anymore. That's the main reason why I don't want to short the Nasdaq anymore because the Nasdaq likes to play games before she actually goes in her intended direction. So, hmm. And I'm not gonna lie, if I look at when I look at the higher time frame chart on the Nasdaq, this thing can go either way. Obviously it looks more bearish with that bounce at the end. Oh, that's the ES. Obviously it looks more or bullish with that bounce towards the end of the day. But as I look at this, I'm thinking that this is going to be a strong high right here on the Nasdaq. This could be the potential left shoulder, and your right shoulder could be coming up here at 480. It could, but it's all going to be dependent if they can find support here at this range. It's all going to be dependent if they can find support in this range. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens here, man. Like right now, I'm reading the comments in the Think with Bookmap chat right now. There's definitely a lot of mixed opinions. I already feel that the market is going to be bearish. That's my feeling about this. Is that we're going to be bearish. I think I'm just going to have to be patient on this one. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. I think this is like the hardest part. This is the hardest part about trading in the pre-market is that you're basically watching the paint, or in this case, the candles dry on the screen. There's not too much movement, and I guess especially if we have, especially when we have data being released tomorrow morning. I mean, it does. I mean, at least on Bookmap, it does look like all the orders are sitting in this range, both on the buy and sell side. Right now, the CVD is slightly positive right now. So there's slightly more aggressive buying than selling at the moment, but mm, mm. Yeah, it seems like the market's kind of been doing the same thing. It's been kind of doing the same thing lately. Mm. Mm. Wonder why a CL chart is not popping up on this. Mm. I mean, it sounds like what the hell? What the hell? I was like, when the hell did that happen? Mm. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, mm, hold on. Wow. So it's 8:30 and the market's barely moving. Yeah, it's like, yeah. I mean, if we do see a move to the upside, we could see 54, 54, 55 tomorrow on the ES if it continues to push to the upside. We could see that 55. Yeah, we could see that. We could see 55 tomorrow. Ugh. Well, there is a wall here at 38 on the ES that they're trying to sell. I mean, they've already sold it at 38. I mean, it reached what, 37.75? It reached 37.75, so I guess a lot of people front ran that level on the ES. But it does look like there's a bunch of people that's trying to buy it right here at the 21 EMA, which I don't understand how anybody would want to even buy the market this high. I don't understand why anybody would want to buy it here. You got a bunch of people that's buying it at 8:30 or wanting to buy here at 8:30. Like I said, I don't know why. We barely got a break of this level. We barely got a break of it. I mean, it's been acting as resistance for a long time. We finally got price to break out, but I mean, obviously this was a stop run above these highs, obviously. I mean, they've been finding resistance at this level. So, I mean, this wasn't a real breakout because they didn't buy the retest there. You can see once price retested this area, once price retested the area, price broke through it. And then price came back and they shorted at this level again. So, I really don't know why people wants to buy it here. Get that NQ trade. Mm. Yeah, it's going to be very important for them to hold this area because if they don't hold this range, then we're definitely going back down into this range for sure. Hmm. I'm holding it. That's funny. Mm. Oh, you talking about it? Are you talking about the Nasdaq? Mm. I mean, this doesn't look like it really doesn't look that way because if the Bulls were uh, holding strong at this range, they would have took it already. Hmm. The EMAs are clumped together. The EMAs all clumped together right now. Yeah, I'm gonna hold this strong. I'm gonna hold this short. I'm gonna hold this overnight, and we'll see what happens. I would love to wake up to at least 3 of these targets hit, if not all of them. I would love that. Smith talking about he'll pass away from boredom if he trades the ES right now. Shit, the Nasdaq is doing the same thing. Mm. Yeah, there's a lot of people sitting at at uh at 30 ready to buy this damn thing for whatever reason. I mean, VWAPs is literally where price is right now. Yeah, I gotta make sure I do that next time. I'll make sure I do that. Mm. Ah, boy, this is pretty boring. Mm. Mm. I mean, if y'all gonna flush it, just flush this damn thing. Just flush it. You'll probably see a break below this low, a retest. Mm. Mm. Yeah. I mean, only with a mm. Mm. All right. Mm. Yeah. Oh. Mm. I didn't even think to do that. Okay. I guess I'll just do this for the next 4 minutes. Hmm. Hmm. All right, man. Let's see if we get a reaction at 9 o'clock. That's kind of why I kind of hate when we get end of day movement. I mean, it's cool if you're already in a position at the end of the day and there's just some extra money in the account, but usually when we get these big moves like that towards the end of the day, the market likes to kind of do this crap when it opens up. I mean, it basically traded in almost like a 10-point range almost. Mm, okay. All right. So it's 9 o'clock. Let's kind of go over what I'll be looking for. I mean, if you look at the higher time frame, I mean, price can kind of do. I guess it really depends on how you look at this. I mean, if we get price to sweep below this low here at 371, we're definitely getting a retest of 300. We're definitely going to see that retest here if we see that break of structure right there. My bad, I was listening for my daughter. She stopped crying. I was like, what the heck? When kids get quiet, they always getting into something. Mm. But yeah, so if we see a break below that, we're definitely getting back in this range right here. And then they actually might just trade through it because there's not really support until about like 260, that 260 to 40 area I was talking about. 270 to 245 ish. It's not no support. So this little range right here can be support right here if we do see a move down. And then we can probably see a bounce. And then price will probably rebalance. Because I mean they'll probably trade through 300. We'll probably get like what 350. Yeah, probably like 350. 330-ish. Yeah, that makes about 330-ish probably. They'll probably come in about 330, but really sell it at like 350. I mean, that's if we see the sell. I mean, like my bias is kind of bearish. Yeah, I guess they found support here. They'll probably try to sell the retest if that's what we see tomorrow. Now, I mean, if we go higher, if we go past these highs above 500, which honestly I feel like is highly unlikely, but if we do, 560 is a high, 600. I mean, we got to ask ourselves. I mean, if we break past 500, is the market ready for 600? Is the market ready for 600 tomorrow? Because then if we get to 600, then obviously 700 is around the corner. Is that where the market wants to go? Does the market want to get all the way up here to 700? And on the ES, I mean, are we going to make new all-time highs again on the ES? I mean, especially on the ES. Uh, the ES is not going to be making all-time highs. I mean, the ES doesn't necessarily know how to deal with no price action to the left. The Nasdaq does. The Nasdaq will just keep trading up, and then you'll see a big correction. But usually, when the ES when it makes all-time highs, you can see that every time it does, you see a lot of profit taking because there's no price action to the left. It made all-time highs. We saw this big dump. It made all-time highs right here. I mean, it wasn't a big dump, but it was significant. Just people just don't know how to trade the ES when there's no price action to the left. So, I mean, that's what you kind of have to ask ourselves. What's up, Bray? What's up? Yeah, and if the ES, if we do see they find support overnight, if we do see that, then I mean, the next psychological level for the ES would be 50, 55. That's probably what we'll see. 50 to about 55 is where price will probably go and we'll see a rejection. I mean, I highly doubt that we see that tonight, but the way that these markets have been trading and the way that these bears have just been shook, I mean, the market got these bears shook, man. The bears, I mean, they come in and sell, but they give it up. Bears do not hold their positions long. They don't hold it long. And how can you blame bears? How can you blame them? They've been clapped this whole year. I mean, the last bearish hoorah was during that big drop in December before the Santa rally came to town. And I guess Santa never went back to the North Pole because he's been riding damn near for this entire year. I wouldn't be surprised if we keep pushing until December. And Santa would have been in town for a complete year, just riding price up. So, um, yeah, my bias is bearish for right now. The bulls got to hold this range. If they don't hold this range, then we'll trade back into this range. And I doubt that they'll hold this range again. So I'm really going to be looking at this range right here. Yeah, I guess, yeah, 65 could be a level where they drop it at. Yeah, 65 could be that level. I mean, if we do see higher prices on the Nasdaq, 565. Yeah, why not? But all right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. The price action has been slow. Hopefully, we'll get better price action. I mean, of course we will, but who knows? All right, guys. With that said, we'll do this again tomorrow. And with that said, peace out.